I don't want to group line. Hi everyone, I just wanted to go ahead and start my first live, of course, and introduce myself and give that holiday bedtime story that I want to read for you guys. But this is a Christmas gift for Chip, and I just want to do this for families that don't have time and have kids and single parents, married, it doesn't matter, whoever you are out there. I just want to go ahead and do this for you. It's a Christmas gift for Chip. It was Christmas Eve at the castle. The enchanted objects didn't usually exchange gifts, but they loved to decorate the library and trim the tree. Belle was eager to help and placed a pair of shoes by the fire. Isn't that a pretty picture? Don't you see that nice little fire? Oh, there's the Christmas tree. When I was a little girl, my father and I would leave out our shoes on Christmas Eve for Papa Noel to fill with treats, Belle explained. I'm a teacup, Chip said. I don't wear shoes. What if Papa Noel can't find me? Belle smiled. You might be a teacup now, but you weren't always. Do you have any of your old shoes lying around? Yep, said replied. All the enchanted objects do. Look at that nice, gorgeous fire and all the shoes by the fireplace. Belle and Chip jumped into action. They raced from room to room, gathering up pairs of old shoes for Chip. Miss Potts, Lemire, and Cogsworth. Once the pairs were gathered, Belle and Chip made their way back to the library. They neatly arranged the shoes in front of the fireplace, then took a step back to admire their work. Isn't that sweet? A little while later, Miss Potts announced it was bedtime for Chip. But I'm not tired, Chip said, swallowing a big yawn. Miss Potts and Belle exchanged smiles and tucked the sleepy teacup into the cupboard. As Chip settled in for the night, Belle thought about Christmas in the castle. The decorations were lovely, but she wanted to do more. She wanted Chip to have the best Christmas yet. Isn't that sweet? Huh? Isn't that so cute, putting them to bed? See? And that's their little bed there, you guys. Soon after, Belle and Miss Potts returned to the library to reunite with Cogsworth and Lemire. I'd like to do something special for Chip, Belle said. Lemire thought for a moment. Long before the master was turned into the beast, he was a little boy living in this castle, he explained. Many of his old toys are still in his childhood bedroom. Perhaps you could give one to Chip. Belle's face brightened. That's a wonderful idea, she cried. Belle made her way into the beast's childhood bedroom. It was gorgeous, a bit messy. This chamber hasn't been opened for years, Miss Potts said. It holds too many sad memories. But Belle was only partially listening. Her eyes was drawn to a set of toy carriages. These could be perfect, she whispered. Isn't that cute? See, babies, you see all that? See that those cute little carriages down there? I know you're listening, so let me know if I make any mistakes or give me any kind of good or bads on this, okay? It's for you. Suddenly the beast burst into the room. How dare you enter here, he shouted. Everyone shuddered with fear, but Belle refused to be intimidated. I was trying to find a gift for Chip, she said, finding her courage. He helped me share the Papa Noel tradition with the castle, and I wanted to reward him for his kindness. It's Christmas Eve after all. The beast had no patience for this. The room was off limits. Get out, he shouted. Oh my goodness, that scared me. Faced with no other choice, Belle and the enchanted object took refuge in the kitchen, but Belle couldn't stop thinking about the beast's actions. Oh, that was so mean of him to yell, right? She was only trying to get something, like a gift for Christmas. Is he always that unreasonable? Belle asked. Miss Potts tried to explain. Soon after he lost his mother, the master lost his favorite toy she'd ever given him, a white horse with blue eyes and black mane. Out of sadness and anger, he closed up that room forever, along with his heart. Oh, Belle felt sorry for the beast, but she wouldn't be swayed. As the enchanted objects drifted off to sleep, Belle returned to the beast's childhood room. While searching for Chip's gift, she found a ball of string and an old music box. Then she happened upon a pair of the beast's shoes from when he was a boy. Thank you guys for all the likes. Oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful picture, these beautiful pages in this book. You see those little shoes in her hands? Isn't that cute? Setting the beast's shoes aside, Belle turned to the toys in front of her. With a little tinkering, she knew she could create something wonderful for Chip. As a daughter of an inventor, Belle had plenty of experience with things like this, and somehow working this way made her father feel close by. Belle lined up the carriages and tied them together with a string. Then she took apart the winding mechanism from the music box and put it into the first carriage. You see how she's creating all that? See, isn't that something we love to do during Christmas? Just little things that we can do to give to others. Belle worked long into the night, but finally finished. Now all she needed was something to wrap the gift with. Belle opened the drawer and found, deep in the back, a spool of red ribbon. But behind the spool, Belle discovered something even more precious. It was the beast's lost horse, the same one Miss Potts had described earlier. Even ever so gently, Belle cradled the toy in her hands. You're You've been dearly missed, she said. It's about time you were found. Isn't that a cute horse? Isn't that a cute horse? Belle carefully placed the beast's shoes outside the door with the toy horse resting inside. She knocked, then slipped away. When the beast opened his door, he immediately recognized his lost toy. Where did you come from? He asked. The beast could hardly contain this delight. Hiding behind a nearby pillar, Belle watched as a surprise melted the beast's anger into joy. Before heading off to bed, Belle stopped by the library. She placed the carriages by Chip's shoes, then hurried back to her room. She couldn't wait for the next day. Oh my goodness, thank you for the likes. I hope you enjoy this holiday story. Oh, beautiful Christmas tree and Belle. They're ready for Christmas. This next morning, Christmas finally arrived. Belle and the enchanted objects flooded into the library. They usually enjoyed a cozy fire in their freshly decorated space. But this year, something magical had happened. Well, bless my soul, Miss Potts exclaimed. She directed everyone's attentions toward the fireplace. Each pair of shoes was filled with delicious treats and small surprises. Nowadays, guys, that might be a little stinky. Papa Noel did come, Chip shouted. He found us. Belle couldn't believe it. When she left the carriages for Chip last night, the shoes had been empty, but now every pair was full to bursting. Papa Noel brought us most of this, Belle said to the teacup. but the carriages are from me to you. Thanks for all of your help yesterday." They're all around enjoying this. See, enjoying all the gifts. That's super sweet. "Wow," Chip replied. "Thanks, Belle." Belle smiled and then revealed the final surprise. "These may look like ordinary carriages," she began, "but they're not." She took Chip and the carriages over to the floor by the Christmas tree. "These carriages can move on their own," Belle explained. "With a flip of a switch, the carriages drove by themselves, as if by magic." Wow, they went somewhere by themselves. It just so happened the Beast was outside the library looking in. Oh, he was being a little sneaky. Belle convinced the Beast come join them, and everyone returned to the fireplace. "I'm sorry I was so angry yesterday," the Beast confessed. "I didn't see you get angry." "I didn't see you get angry," Chip said. "That's right," Beast said, turning to the young teacup. "You didn't, but I heard you played a big role in bringing Papa Noel back to the castle." Aw, his heart softened. See? Last page, you guys, and you're going to have to tell me what you think of the story. Chip blushed and hopped onto the Beast's shoulder. Then the Beast presented Chip with a toy horse from his youth. "This horse is very special to me, and it needs someone very special to look after it. I was hoping this special someone could be you," the Beast explained. "I'd be honored," Chip replied. Miss Pot wiped a tear from her eye, and Belle's heart swelled. It was the happiest Christmas that anyone could ever remember. Aw, isn't that a sweet story, you guys? Now, I don't know how to. Thank you for being here and listening. I am going to try and flip this so I can introduce myself to y'all. How can I do this? I'm going to flip this around. Sorry, guys, and then I'll get right back here so I can introduce myself, okay? Hold on one second. I really don't know how to flip it. Do any of you guys know how to flip this? Can you tell me how? Settings. Okay, I will be right back.